Oh, hi. It's Goddess2 here. It's April 6th, 2012. I'm doing one review today, just one, because I'm about to watch it. So that's why there's only one. I'm sorry. I got several of these. Um, Trying to see if I can show it to you real quick. Okay. Yeah, you can see my laptop, whatever's. Focus on the Torkelsons. That's the name we're going with. It's a TV show, Torkelsons slash Almost Home. The Torkelsons is all about Mary Jane. In the plot episode, they use a different Stephen Floyd, and then after the plot, I guess they didn't like him or something, so they changed it, and they didn't just take out that Stephen Floyd and put in the new Stephen Floyd. You know how on some shows like 90210, how in the plot episode they had a different dad, and then when they go to show it on TV, they change that dad. So that's why the house looks different and there's a lot of mess ups. Well, this one they just said, no, we're just going to leave it in because we don't want to be the show that has lots of mess ups that people analyze and find out. So the Torkelsons was a Disney show where Mary Jane, I hope I'm saying her name right. Okay, it was this single mother because the father walked out on them. We do get to see the father eventually, but there's Mary Jane, there's two other sisters, and then two brothers. You know that guy that was in Boys Meet World's first season? I want to call him Neil, but that doesn't sound right. Where Corey and Sean's characters, Brad Strong and Ben Savage would actors would make fun of him because he's so smart. Well, he's in this show, and she talks to the man in the moon after every episode about her problems or just about things, sometimes the end of the show, about things she needs to talk to him about. And then she has brothers and sisters that bother her. They have a Frosty King, which is kind of like Dairy Queen, but it's called Frosty King. Well, and then after that series ended, there was Stephen Floyd is cute. He was also in the movie The Babysitter's Club as the oldest dork that kept asking that girl out. Yeah, not so cute anymore. And he was when he was younger. But there but anyways, so it's a really good show. I recommend. Oh, my laptop's so dirty. I need to clean that. Anyways, I recommend you guys see it if you haven't. You can probably find episodes on YouTube. How did I get it on DVD? I did a trade off with this girl. She wanted Bug Juice episodes, and I said, "Well, you gotta trade me off because we're not supposed to sell copies of stuff. But a trade off, it's not selling, so you can't get in trouble." So I don't do that anymore. Sorry, because you don't give addresses out over the internet. It's just dangerous. Of course, I didn't know that back then, but it didn't ruin me or anything. So, anyways, and then after the Torkelsons, the mother couldn't. Her job was upholstering, if I said that right. Where she reupholsters like couches, chairs when they're messed up or whatever. And then she had a friend or this guy, this stranger. She rented out the basement as a spare bedroom because she needed more money. And they became friends with him, and he was really nice. And oh, this little girl that's on the show, one little scene that really gets me is when she always asks him, "Is that his name's Walter Hodges. That's what his name was." And she goes, "Is that a sandwich you got there, Mr. Walter Hodges?" I don't know if I'm saying it right. And he's like, "Yeah." And she goes, "Wow, I am so hungry. I wish I could have a bite of that sandwich, Mr. Walter Hodges." And then he would say, "Would you like a bite of my sandwich?" She goes, "Sure, why not?" So funny. And then it became Almost Home, where the mother had to sell the house and go be a nanny slash housekeeper for this other family that has two kids, a boy and a girl. Well, what's funny is, and what I still don't understand today, and if you guys know or know how to find out this information, Stephen Floyd's not even in this episode, and the second oldest daughter is not in this episode. In Almost Home, it's only the youngest little girl and the youngest boy with the glasses that was on Boys Meet World. Um, and then the oldest daughter, of course, Mary Jane. And it was, they go get on a bus and they move to where they meet this guy with a boy and a girl, teenage kids. And they live there. And she still talks to the man in the moon, and things still happen to her and stuff like that. But on Torkelsons, Mary Jane had this crush on a boy, and she always talked about trying to get him and stuff. And mom's already ruining it. And she had this neighbor friend of hers that she knew from way back when, and he kept bugging her to go out and stuff. And then when they moved and stuff, it all changed and it's all different. And then they changed the title to Almost Home, and I don't know why they did that, and I don't know why they cut out two people from the actual family. Didn't even say what happened to them or anything. They just pretend like they didn't even exist, which doesn't make sense. So if anybody knows reasons on that, send me a link. Let me see it, because I don't get it. I don't just have one DVD of it, I have several. I think she even put Almost Home on this as well, but I'm not really sure. I'll probably take a clip of the plot, one of the plot episodes to show you Stephen Floyd, and then maybe the theme of one of them, and so you can see the show and see what it's about, because I'm about to watch it here in a few minutes. So while I'm working on Shaytard's stuff, because I'm making them theme songs and videos and memories and whatever, if you guys want to see that, PM me, because I'll give you the link to that video. So anyways, sorry this video is so long. I just wanted to tell you that. And sorry that I haven't been doing the DVD reviews. I've just been very busy with work and stuff. So I'm apologizing for that. You are now watching Shade. Whoops. So, if you know what I'm talking about, good. If you've seen it, I think it was in. I'm trying to think what year the video was, or the show was on Disney. I'm thinking the 90s, but 90s don't sound even remotely right. It might be from the. Shoot. It might be from the 80s, and then towards the starting of the 90s, they showed reruns. But don't quote me on that. If you look it up on Google, I guarantee it'll tell you when it came out. Then you can figure out how old you were and how you didn't see the show. How didn't you not know about it? So, I'll try and get those movie reviews done soon. Maybe tonight or something. I don't know. I haven't decided. So I'm gonna get going. This has been God is Good too. Thank you for watching.